Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ginger Jace, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Razer BlackWidow V4 10 keyless Hyperspeed. And I'm going to go through all its features, its design, and see how it is. Is it for gaming? Is it for just general everyday use? I'll let you know. Just a disclaimer, Razer did send me out this keyboard, but all the thoughts and opinions are my own, and they haven't seen this video prior. So let's jump into the video and take a look. So first things first, let's talk about my first impressions. I think the keyboard being low profile and 10 keyless is a really nice touch. It keeps it minimal but sleek at the same time, and on the desk it honestly does look really good. Razer have added a brushed metal which they've seemed to be adding to a few of their keyboards along the top, which actually adds a nice premium touch to it, but it is just a plate and not the whole keyboard that is aluminium. Despite the rest of the keyboard actually being plastic, it's actually a really strong build and it holds its own from a low profile plastic keyboard. Along the top of the keyboard above the F keys, there is a lot of plastic, and I'm wondering if that's due to battery or what, but I feel like Razer could have made a bit more use out of this space. So they're my first impressions, but I do really want to get onto the main meat of this keyboard, which is its features. So first of all, obviously it's a low profile keyboard, which is non-standard, and Razer have done a really good job with this. They've kept it minimal and not tried to cram too much into it, but being 10 keyless as well, it really does help. It gives it that minimal look, minimal feel, but great premium standards as Razer brings to the table. The keycaps are double shot PBT shine through, so you're going to get that nice chroma glow from Razer, but at the same time them keycaps aren't going to wear away over time like cheaper keycaps. So at the top right of the keyboard you've got 3 buttons and a scroll, which is also a button itself. It is also remappable, so you can change it to what you want in the Razer Synapse software. There's an AI button which I'm not sure how I feel about it, so it's a nice touch, but it's nor here nor there really. So the battery button, this is what I like. I think it's actually quite intuitive as well. So if you press the battery button, you get your battery status from the number keys all the way up to 0, meaning it's at 100%. So 1 is 10%, 2 is 20%, and so on. But if you do hold the battery button for 3 seconds, it puts your keyboard into power saving mode. So that drops down the polling rate to 250 and turns off all the RGB. And in power saving mode, Razer claims 980 hours, which is beyond ridiculous if you ask me. I've never seen a keyboard with that much battery life. So this isn't just a low profile keyboard. You can get a 4K wireless receiver for this keyboard, which is pretty good to be honest. I mean, the 4K, the 8K, it's all just words at this point, and can you really feel the difference? Unless you're some robot, I don't think so. But the 4K option is available on this keyboard. Being Razer, they've naturally just added Snap Tap, because why not? It's a gaming keyboard. They're trying to get the low profile pushed towards them gamers and not just office users. So Snap Tap is there. It's a nice touch. You can turn it on in the Synapse software. So if you do want to go into gaming, you've just got to turn that on and you can have Snap Tap. Talking about Synapse, I'm going to move over to Chroma and talk about the RGB, because the RGB on this keyboard isn't the strongest. It's probably one of the weakest RGB offerings Razer have actually put out. I've got 100% brightness, and honestly, if the room's really bright, you can barely see the RGB lit up on this keyboard. So I'm quite disappointed there, considering Razer do generally have one of the best, if not the best, RGB lighting in the market. So the price of this keyboard does start at £180 UK, and to be honest, it's quite a lot considering. But it is a low profile keyboard, which are generally a little bit more expensive, but it's also pushing its way into that gaming category as well. So when you put the two together, the price isn't too bad actually for what you actually get with this keyboard. So Razer are breaking down them walls and saying, hey gamers, we're giving you low profile, and I'd like to see more of this because I'm a huge fan of a low profile keyboard. My version of the BlackWidow V4 low profile does come with the orange tactile switches, which are meant to be tactile and quiet, not silent, so don't get that confused. But I'm personally a bit underwhelmed with the sound of this keyboard. Despite the typing experience being quite good, I could type on this keyboard all day long, but I'd like to see there'd be some sound improvements, some acoustic improvements with this keyboard. And I understand with being low profile, you can't add 10 million layers of foam and all the dampening as all the other normal size keyboards have, but slightly underwhelmed. But I'll let you judge for yourself. So here's a sound test. So, my conclusion. The Razer BlackWidow V4 is honestly a really good keyboard. It's got you covered on wired, wireless, and the 4K dongle as well. And it's really nice to see in gaming keyboards. A lot of keyboards now are going Hall effect, magnetic, optical, TMR, and generally wired. I personally like wireless keyboards, so this is great for me. That said, it's not perfect. It is £180, which could be quite steep for some people, but it's a Razer product, so you will pay that little bit of premium for the branding, of course. But it does come with gaming features. Like I said, it's not just a low profile keyboard. You've got the snap tap, you've got the 4K polling, which is going to be enough for most, but a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, but it's not gaming because it's not Hall effects. Well, whoop-de-doo. I've had some really great experiences gaming on this, and I personally haven't seen or felt any delays. It feels really good. Like I said, the typing experience is really good. The RGB and the acoustics of this keyboard, yeah, a little bit underwhelming, so I'd like to see that improved by Razer. So if you're looking for a low-profile keyboard that fits on your desk and looks great, this could be an option. On one hand, it's a great typing experience and a huge battery life, which is very appealing to office users or hybrid workers, for example, like myself. But then on the other hand, you have the 4K receiver, snap tap, and, well, yeah, that's about it as far as gaming features go. But I think it's a solid all-round keyboard. It looks great, it feels great, and I think if you get it, you're not going to be disappointed. So, from me, this is a thumbs up, Razer. I do really enjoy this keyboard. I think it's great, although not perfect, but no keyboard is. So if you've enjoyed my honest review, don't forget to subscribe, drop us a like, and like always, I'll catch you in the next one.